Hola a todos, bienvenidos, bienvenidas. ¿Cómo están? Soy Language-Enthusiast. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Hoy es sábado, el 28 de octubre del 2023. Hoy, hace tiempo, hoy, okay, hace mucho tiempo, hace mucho calor, yes. Okay, I am Language-Enthusiast. Today is Saturday, October 28th, the year 2023. Today is another very warm day. All right, let me get started. Okay, today's speaking practice. Okay, I'm living in Japan, Bibo and Japón. And I am 59 years old. Tengo 59 años. And I have 3 daughters. Tengo 3 hijas. And I'm happy now. Ahora estoy feliz. Okay. Well, today I ordered another keyboard for my iPad. Yeah, recently, for the last few months, I bought 3 keyboards. Okay, 2 keyboards. 3 keyboards actually. The first one was what was that? The first one? What was the first one? Yeah, I really wanted to write something on my PC. So I decided to buy a keyboard for my PC. And since I hadn't used my PC for such a long time, like as long as a year or so, I didn't have any keyboard for my PC. Actually, my keyboard is a laptop one, so actually it has a keyboard, but I didn't like the keyboard. The keyboard for the laptop PC, it's a kind of very thin keyboard, right? And when you type it, it doesn't sound much. And I don't like to use the keyboard and also touch panel. I don't know how to call it, but when you use a laptop, you can just use your index finger, instead of a mouse, right? But I don't like the system. I don't like that kind of system. I really want to use mouse. I'd rather use a mouse because it's easier for me. But yeah, as everybody's laptops are, my laptop doesn't have a mouse, and the keyboard is kind of thin, and I really love the old style thick keyboard. So I decided to buy a keyboard, and I searched keyboards on the net, and while I was searching for the keyboards, I happened to find this interesting keyboard, which is the one with this red button in the middle of it, in the center of it, which is called, I forgot how to call it, pointer or something. Okay. And this red button can be used as a mouse. And I never knew that before. That was totally new to me, and I got interested in it, and I checked the function of it. I I wanted to know what it was like on YouTube. So I searched it on YouTube, and there are some videos in which people were explaining how to use the red button. And the more I watched those videos, the more I got interested in it. So I decided to buy one for myself. But the price of those keyboards are pretty expensive. The average price was somewhere around more than 10,000 yen or $80. $800? No, $80. It was a bit beyond my price range, but anyway, I was so interested in it. I didn't care the price, and I ordered one, and it came to me. Well, I had to stop the recording because delivery person came to our family's door, our house's family door. No, it's strange. It's strange of saying this in English, right? And the delivery person came to deliver 2 boxes of meat and vegetables, and also fish that I had ordered several days ago. I always order food from this website, which sells very trustworthy foods that are safe to eat and very trustworthy. And I arranged a date of delivery. I arranged a date. I don't know how to say it. I arranged a date of delivery. And designated date and time was today, between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. But I totally forgot about it, and I was able to hear someone or some cars or this car doing something just outside of my house, and I'm on the 2nd floor now, but I can hear the sound outside very clearly from here. Now window is open and I can hear the sound or what's happening outside. And I was able to hear the sound, and I knew that something was going on. But that was actually the driver of the delivery company, the person who was going to deliver the 2 packages for me. And the doorbell rang, and I had to stop the recording because I had to answer, right? And it turned out to be the vegetables and the meat and eggs and fish that I had ordered several days ago. And I ordered food from them about twice a month. And this time I ordered something that I normally don't order. So when I opened the package, I felt very excited because I totally forgot I had ordered. So it was like I was opening present that somebody have given me, and of whose content I don't know. So it gave me this sense of pleasure, excitement. So I love this kind of moment. And there were actually very interesting stuff in the box. I ordered them myself, but I totally forgot about it. And they were quite new to me. So they gave me the opportunity to think about new recipes for those new items. And this time, I not very often. I mean, I buy vegetables from them not very often, because but it's very interesting. It's very fun to order vegetables from them from time to time, because most of the time the vegetables they send me are the vegetables that I normally can't even find at supermarkets. So it can be a great opportunity for me to get to know those vegetables in the first place. And it's fun. It's quite fun. Because when I go to usual supermarkets, I always buy the same things over and over again, and I tend to get bored. So from time to time, by ordering vegetables from them is a good opportunity for me to have fun. Okay, and where was I? Yeah, the red button I was talking about until a little while ago, about the red button, which is in the center of a keyboard, is called, I searched for it, okay, it's called track point, okay, and I've been a bit forgetful these days, and I tend to forget names very easily, and more easily than before. So that's why when I was talking about this, I didn't come up with this word, but I searched for it and it reminded me, and now I know the word, but which is track point, but I'm sure, I'm 100% confident that I will forget it very, very soon afterwards. And the next time I want to talk about this thing on the same subject, I'm sure that I cannot I cannot remember it. I cannot recall it. Yeah, I am 100% sure. Okay, and anyway, and the first keyboard, yes, and that keyboard came, but when I used it, I understand that it needed a lot of getting used to. I mean, I thought that it would take lots of time until I get used to how to use the red button, which is called track point. So, and I actually gave it up, and I asked my daughter to set it for me, and it was sold quickly because it's a pretty popular item, and everybody is always looking for cheaper one, right? A cheaper one. So it was no problem. And then I bought this keyboard, which is the cheapest, and it's not wireless, and it's about the price of the keyboard, which is the cheapest one, is merely 1/10 of the one that I bought before that. I mean, that one with the track point, which the price of which was about somewhere around 1,000 yen, which is about $8. $8. $8? Is it okay? No, yes, $8. How cheap. it is, right? How cheap is it? It is. How cheap it is, right? And it was okay. It was okay. It was thicker one, and the sound is very okay. And the thickness is okay because it's not as thin as the keyboard that my PC laptop computer has. So I like that kind of old school keyboard. So I love it. But only if it were a smaller. I mean, it's too wide, because it has the keyboard for numbers. I mean, I don't know how to call it, but we call it 10 key. 10 means the number of 10, I guess. It means that the keyboard has the keys for the numbers from 1 to 10 on the right side, which makes the keyboard wider, bigger, okay? But I wanted it to be a little bit smaller, but still thicker, and also with the sound of typing. So I looked for one on Amazon again, and I learned that there are so many such thick keyboards, and there are so many people who love using such thick keyboards, and especially for people who love to game on computer games, I guess. And those people are very particular about the size and the design and the sound of those keyboards. And this was totally new to me. I was so surprised that how many kinds of keyboards are on the market. There are various kinds of keyboards similar to this kind, and I actually couldn't choose one because I'm not particular about it. I was not particular about it at that time. But the more information I began to refer to, the more familiar I became. But still, I didn't have to pick out something that is best. So I just chose an older one. I mean, the second one, and the price of which was about the half of the original price. So I thought it would be just okay. And I got it, and it was pretty heavy. And the touch of the keyboard is okay. Okay, and I was using it for some time until today. I have been using the keyboard, but somehow I don't write as often as I thought I would. So sometimes for a certain amount of time, I just left the keyboard there unattended. But this time, I really want to type, and I need to type the subtitles for Spanish. I mean, there's this animation with Spanish subtitles. It's from YouTube videos, and I want to type it myself. I can explain it in English very well, but this video has subtitles, but the subtitles, I don't like the subtitles very much because letters are small and it's difficult for me to see them, and the subtitles are shown in white at first. The whole sentence is shown in white at the beginning, but as the audio goes, the subtitles, the color of the subtitles can be changed to pink. And it makes it even more difficult for me to read or keep up with. And so I decided to make my own subtitles using this editing app for videos. So using the YouTube video, using this YouTube video, I decided to make my own video with my own subtitles, or with the subtitles that I put myself. And in order to do that, I need to type. And I can type on my iPad without using any keyboard. But using a keyboard, if I use a keyboard, it takes faster. It takes less time, less energy. It can be less troublesome. So I really want to use a keyboard. But I'm not sure if the keyboard that I bought, the second keyboard I bought, it's not wireless. And I was not sure if the second keyboard was going to be used for my iPad. But yesterday I tried it, and it turned out that with this connector, USB-C, I don't know how to call it in English, but it's a line for my iPad to be connected to to be charged. Okay, it is the line that I always use to charge my iPad, and I disconnect from the I don't know how to call it, and at the other side of the I don't know how to call it either though. Using the line cord, I connected my iPad with the keyboard, and instantly it turned out that the keyboard can be used for my iPad. But I actually ordered a keyboard for my iPad. It was too late, and I tried to cancel it, but it was too late, and it's on the way, and it is going to be delivered today though, and I feel excited about it now. But long story short, before I ordered the third keyboard, I ordered one exactly the same product, but I canceled it because just after I ordered it, and when I saw the tracking information, when I wanted to know where it was now, it said that it hadn't shipped yet. And then I again went back to the page of the product, Okay, and it said that now at that time the product had a coupon, 300 yen worth of coupon, and it made me wonder if it was available when I had ordered it. And I checked it in my order history, and I found out that when I had bought it, the coupon didn't apply to it, or I forgot to make it apply. I don't know which, but actually the price of the keyboard I bought was more expensive than that one. That price of the same keyboard at that time. So if I had ordered the keyboard at the time when I found out that the product had actually a 300 worth of coupon, the price of the keyboard would have been cheaper. So it made me feel bad about my purchase, and since I knew that the keyboard hadn't shipped yet, so it was still there, but they were working on it probably. They have been working on it already, but my order history said that it hadn't shipped yet, so I thought it was not too late, and I requested a cancellation, but they refused. They tried it, but they said that they couldn't cancel the order because it was too late. So the only thing that I had to do back then, it was yesterday though, was that I canceled the delivery. Actually it started shipping. The keyboard had left the place already. So the only thing I could do at that time was to stop the delivery so that it could not be delivered to my house. Okay, and I did, and somehow it was successful, and my order finally was canceled. And then at the same time, I ordered it again using the coupon. I know that I'm aware that I am irresponsible and I'm selfish. I only think about myself. I'm self-centered. So I'm very sorry about this though. But I tried to buy it. And if they didn't like me buying the same item again after canceling it, they would refuse, right? I thought so. But they didn't refuse it. So I thought it would be okay. And I actually ordered it with the using the coupon, and I was able to buy the same product 300 yen cheaper this time around, and I hope it would be successful. And the funny thing is that the two orders, the older one that was canceled and the new order that I have just placed, were actually supposed to be delivered on the same day, which is today, even though I placed the first order one day before, but the same order was both orders were supposed to be delivered on the same day, even though I already canceled the first delivery. right? So the only order that was available, or that was I don't know how to say it. The only order that was coming to my house was the second one, right? Okay, and I am waiting for it. But before that, okay, just after I placed the second order with the coupon, I found out that my second keyboard, the one that I already had at my house, which was the thick one, could be used to my iPad also, meaning that I didn't need this third keyboard anymore, right? And I could have canceled it. And I actually requested the cancellation. But this time, two also was refused. So the only way that I could take, if I really wanted to cancel the second order, was to cancel the delivery, because they said that it was too late for me to cancel it, right? And actually the product, the second order, was on the way already. So the only thing that I could do was to cancel the delivery, just like I did yesterday, right? But I felt very guilty about this time around, because it means that I canceled the same item twice, right? I think that I was sure that was beyond their understanding, and that was something that I shouldn't do. So I gave up the idea of canceling the same item again, and I'm waiting for the product to come anyway, and it should be here in a few hours, and that was it is going to be thinner keyboard, and I used the second keyboard, which is thick, yesterday and today, and I thought that the thick keyboard was a bit more difficult for me to use it for my iPad. So if I get a thinner keyboard, which is going to come to my house today, maybe I think I will find it useful. So that's why I'm looking forward to getting it now. So it's a very complicated story, and but it's good practice. It's good practice for me. And anyway, about speaking practice, okay. About this speaking practice, yesterday I said that I was thinking of skipping this practice for a certain amount of time, like 2 weeks or so, and I completely stopped it and tried to see if this practice is really effective. But I talked about this to Chat GPT or something. I'm not sure about the name, but the AI. Okay, I asked a question, and I said I have been doing this speaking practice for an hour every day, but now I need to input I need to do more input. So I really want to spend more time on input. So do you think it's a good idea for me to stop practicing my speaking and spend more time on reading or something? And Chat GPT answered me, and it went like this. Okay, I'm going to read it. Balancing speaking and reading is important for language development. If you feel the need to increase input, you can adjust the time spent on each activity. Maybe allocate more time to reading while still maintaining some speaking practice. A well-rounded approach often yields good results. And I thought I don't know he or she, but okay, let's say she. She was right, completely right. Yeah, she said that a well-rounded approach is very effective, right? So I decided not to stop practicing my speaking, but I don't want to spend lots of time on listening back to my recording, actually. I'd rather do something else like reading and watching videos and learning more expressions that I can use in my speech. I don't think spending too much on my own content, recording, isn't very productive. And I got this great idea to do it more quickly. Like I always upload my audio on YouTube, right? And when I listen back to it on YouTube, I make it faster, like 1.25 speed. Okay, then I can listen to it in a shorter amount of time, right? And my speech can be heard like as if I was speaking faster, and it makes me feel nice because usually I tend to speak slowly, right? But when I listen to it, I feel as if I was speaking much faster. I was speaking like a native speaker. Yeah, I made so many mistakes, so it doesn't make it sound like I'm a native speaker, but still, it makes me feel nicer. So I got this great idea, and in this way, I don't have to spend as much time as I spent on my speaking, right? So it's a better idea for me. And in this way, I don't have to completely stop my speaking practice, and still I don't have to spend much time on listening back to it. And I think, after all, I don't think I should stop practicing my speaking, even though I sound terrible, and even though I feel as if my speaking isn't going to be any better, because if I don't have any place in which I utilize my speaking, I utilize my English, what's the point of me doing a lot of input, right? So if I have this opportunity of expressing myself like this and making myself look like a total idiot sometimes, then when I do some input, it can be more productive. It can be more effective, I guess. So I really don't need to stop this entirely, but in in any way, I should continue doing it. And anyway, seems like nobody is listening to my recording, right? Few people listen to it, right? I don't have to care much about this thing, like how I sound like to many people. No, I don't have to, because almost nobody listens to it, and I don't have to be very self-conscious. And anyway, since I'm getting bored about my daily practice, I mean speaking to myself, monologue, right? So I have become bored, more and more bored, to do this practice, like speaking to myself and recording my voice and uploading on YouTube, which almost nobody listens to, and listening back to it myself, to critique myself. Maybe it's high time I should do something new, like I have like online English lessons, like in which I can talk to many various kinds of people in English. Now I don't have anyone to talk to, right? If I get stuck, nobody helps me, right? Almost nobody helps me. So maybe I should start something new in which I can get corrected directly from someone else. In this way, my speaking can be better in more quickly, I guess. So maybe that's about it for today. Okay, I've been talking for more than 42 minutes now. It's about time. So, but when I listen to it, it'll only take 30 minutes or so, because of the way that I explained already in my video. Okay, anyway, today is Saturday, so I really hope that you have a great weekend, okay? I'll be back tomorrow anyway, no matter how bad mood. What bad mood? I don't know what bad mood I was in. I will be in, okay? Tomorrow I'll be back for sure. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and goodbye for now.